friends, it's Liza. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a review on the Lorac Summer Glo palette. Now, I just received this palette. So Lorac came out with two palettes that are limited edition for the summer. One is the Summer Glo palette, which I have, and the other one is the Afterglow palette. The Summer Glo palette you can only purchase from the Lorac website or from Kohls. The Afterglow palette is only purchasable. You can only purchase it at Ulta, so you have to go different places to get different ones. This palette has more neutrals in it as well as a mix of colors, which is why I wanted it, but the Afterglow palette has much more colors in it, so if you like a lot of colors in the summer, then you might want to check out the Afterglow palette, but I like neutrals, so this is the one I wanted, plus it does have plenty of colors to play with. Alright, so let's get into a review of this palette. This palette is $24. Yes, 24 doll hairs, and it comes with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these little shadows, and then 2 of the let me cover that. 2 of the ultra big shadows. And let's see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6. Some of them are matte, some of them are satin out of the 6, and then you have 2 shimmery shades. I'm off. I'm counting off. Either way, okay, there's a good mix of matte and shimmers in here. So, I will hold that up close for you. Okay, I'm going to show you swatches that I just did, and then after that I'm going to insert a picture of the swatches that they have online. So, here's some swatches, and I know they are like the worst swatches in the history of the world. But I have a point to showing you this. So this is what they look like on my hand. Here's the picture of what they look like, and a picture I found online of all the swatches. Okay, so my question for whoever did the swatches on that person's hand is how they got the color payoff, because these colors to me are not very pigmented. Like, I really, really want them to be, but they're not. The problem I'm having with these is I love all the neutrals and all these browns and golden shades and these 2 shades. They're wonderful. They're making beautiful neutral eyes for me. But the problem I'm having with this palette is with the colored shades. So there are 4 bright colored shades in here, and I personally do not think that they have good pigmentation in them. I have a really hard time getting a lot of color payoff out of it. I don't know if maybe like I just need better brushes, or if maybe I need to invest in like the MAC Fix Pro, but I've tried it with saline and spit. I know, but we all do it. Let's act like we don't. We know we do. Anyways, I tried it getting them wet and applying them, and they're still very light, and I'm not sure why. It bugs me tremendously that they're so light, because I really wanted to make bolder color looks and incorporate like a really bright blue line underneath the eye, but it is pretty much impossible with this palette. I mean, like, I'm trying not to get in the mirror. Pretty much impossible with this palette. I just don't know. Like, this purple, you see how bright that purple looks? I mean, it looks like a really nice bright purple, but then when you swatch it, it comes out so sheer, so kind of like iridescent looking. It is a gorgeous color, it is, but it's not going to give you a nice bright eye look. This is going to be just very, very, like, almost, you can't even notice that you're wearing color on your eyes, so not happy about that. These 2 blue shades are very similar. This one over here is darker, but they are similar, so they're kind of putting 2 of the same shades in there for you. The coral color is lovely, but it is also really faint. There's a coral for you. Barely there. Barely there coral. So, I tried to do a coral eye look where I put the coral on the lid and then do browns around it, but even with an eyeshadow primer, the coral is not showing up very good. I don't know if I just need to get like some paint pots that are closer to the colors to layer, but it bugs me that I need to get like something else to put on just for these colors to show up. I mean, I feel like these colors should show up, okay? So I'm kind of disappointed in the color payoff for all of the colors. I think that maybe once I get deeper into the shadow, it might work better, but we shall see. I don't know. I'm going to keep playing with it, and maybe if I can get the colors to work for me, I will come back and do another how-to with colors incorporated. But for now, I'm having a lot of difficulty with it. Anyway, so bottom line, I do think this is a gorgeous palette. I really am loving the neutrals in it, and I think that if the colors in here had more pigmentation, that this would be a must-have palette for the summer. But as of right now, I'm not like recommending this palette to everyone because you can find other neutral shades and another neutral palette. But this palette is pretty cheap compared to a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so that is also something you can keep in mind. And it is limited edition, so if you think maybe you're okay with the colors not being that bright and you're just in love with the golden shades in here, as I am, then this might be something you want to invest in because it is limited edition and it really isn't that expensive. Plus, if you did not know this, Lorac has free shipping on their website, so you can buy this and not pay shipping for it, and there you go. So that's what I did, and it worked. Anyway, so that's the end of the review. I hope that I helped you decide if you want this palette or not. I think there are good things about it and bad things about it. So subscribe to my channel, please. Like this video and comment down below if maybe you have figured out a way to make these colors show up better if you have this palette, or just your general thoughts on it. So, alright, I will see you later.